All right, everyone, Danny Walker here, dannywalker.com. And today we're going to talk about the 7-minute social media workout and how to warm up and get your profiles on your social media ready to be able to post. And then when people start looking you up and you start gaining some new attention, they know what you do, how to get involved with what you do, how to buy from you, how to get in contact with you, whatever message it is you're wanting to brand out there. So first of all, you want to, the warm up is optimizing your social media profiles. You want to upload a high quality profile picture. Consistency is key. You want to use the same profile photo on all platforms. So if you're using Facebook and LinkedIn and Pinterest and Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat and all these different social media platforms, Telegram, whatever it might be, to communicate and share your brand or your message, you want to make sure that that is the same consistency, same message throughout every platform. Clarify your brand name. Is it Danny Walker Live? Is it Truth Be Told? Whatever it might be, make sure it's the same on every single platform as well. So, for example, if it's I Wash You Dry, I think that's the name of this woman's Facebook. We'll look it up here in a minute. She does a really good job of exemplifying this. Good example. Sorry, we just had company come, so my dog is barking in the background. But anyway, you want to clarify your message, clarify your brand name, update your bio with relevant information, use hashtags. If you have a specific product, you want to use that hashtag. Maybe you're a social media marketer. You can use whatever hashtag you want. You just want to choose one for your branding. And then link to your website. Obviously, people are going to look you up. If you're out there commenting on blog posts or social media posts, they like what how you're engaging, they like what you're saying, they're going to look you up. So you want to have a link there so that they can look into what it is you have to offer. What kind of are you selling a product? Did you create a book or a course or something like that? So you want to make sure you have that link to your website. So I wanted to share with you somebody who's done an excellent job of doing exactly that. This is a page, but she has created a really great photo here, and I use Canva. And I'll share a little bit more information about that here in a second. But she has a social media profile that is completely optimized. It's got a real clear message. I wash you dry, simple recipes and easy cleanup. She's got her clickable website right there. And then she tells people, if want to find me on other platforms, here's where I am. And guess what? They're all consistent. They all have the same handle. So at I Wash You Dry is her handle on Facebook. If you look up here, same handle. It'll be the same handle on Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram. Okay. So that's a perfectly optimized profile. Now, you don't have to have a page to have an optimized profile. You can have your personal account. Let's see. So I have my personal account. I'm advertising my husband's stump grinding business here. I've been doing a lot of advertising for him. I actually just changed my my little bit about me. So I can just click on edit and you can write whatever you want about you. If you're marketing, whatever it is you're marketing, you want that link to be right there. It could be, I could change this on the daily if I wanted to. I wouldn't recommend it. But keeping it consistent through all platforms. So what you change here, you should change on Instagram if you're using Instagram, on Pinterest if you're using Pinterest. You can put your tapestry link right here. So when people click on it, you could say, Danny Walker, helping people get paid for their data. Check it out, whatever it might be. And I can put my tapestry link right there, right? Turn your data into dollars and then just put the tapestry link right there. Okay. You on Facebook, you can also, so here's another thing. You want your message. This is what people will see when they don't know me and I'm out there posting, commenting, engaging on other people's feeds or questions that might be asked in a group or something like that. And they like my response. I don't know about you guys. When I like somebody's response, or I feel like, hey, I really appreciated what that person said, I will go to their personal profile and spy on them. I'll track them down, see what I can learn about this individual. What do they do? Where do they live? You know, those kinds of things. Do we share friends with anyone? Do we have friends in common, right? So I'm going to use, so have your photo up here, have an engaging photo, have a picture of your family. You can have a quote about data if you want to. And a good photo of yourself, a high quality photo of yourself. And then in the intro, what other people see, you can edit the details and you can put your tapestry link here as well. Okay. And then what we're going to talk about next are creating engaging posts by documenting what you're doing. Create a documentary. You're documenting it. You're not creating any new content. You're just documenting what you're doing, what you learned that day, something really cool that, you know, a quote that somebody said, or an experience you had, or a friend that just achieved super affiliate or something like that, right? You don't have to give it all away. Just tell the story and document that happening. Ask people questions. Did you know data is blah, 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 and do a little research online and come up with an article that you read and something that you learned. Wow, didn't realize data is worth trillions of dollars, or the future of data is going to be this. What do you think about it? Share a video or a photo. We talked about this in the last 7-minute social media workout training. You definitely want to share videos and photos. They'll get viewed way higher than if you just share words. Okay. Especially videos. We just process them much faster. They're engaging for people. It's easy for them to click and get the message immediately. Use hashtags, especially on Instagram and Twitter, helps people find your message. People with like-minded messaging, if they're talking about data, if they're talking about apps that make money, if they're talking about data to dollars, if they're talking about earn money with your data, those kinds of things. Those are different hashtags you could use. If they're talking about tapestry, obviously. Follow up with the comments and likes. So you always want to follow up with the engagements that you get. It's really important because the fortune is in the follow-up, and you're taking your time to make a post to gather engagement, whether it's a comment on somebody else's feed or a post that you put out there on your own page. You want to follow up with the comments and the likes that people leave. So I want to give an example of some somewhat engaging posts. So, you know, here's a post on my personal feed. We just got this Pac-Man game. It's really cool. So our kids, we're empty nesters. Our kids are all out of the house, and I'm always, as a mother, trying to figure out how to get them back. I feel like I never had enough time with them, even though I was blessed to be a stay-at-home mom for most of their childhood anyway. So we ended up buying this arcade, like sit down cocktail table game that has 62 different old games like Pac-Man and Donkey Kong and Duck Hunt and things like that. And guess what? Our kids come over and play it. Our son, who's close, comes over pretty much every day now and plays it. So it's been really awesome. So I just documented it. Talked about the Mother's Day gift I got myself, a way to get my kids to come home and hang out with me, right? As people respond to that, I get a chance, like Millie Lewis, a friend of mine who became an affiliate, and she's just always engaging on my posts, and we're always keeping in touch with each other. So it's easy for me to follow up with her. Another post I put out there, which was pretty blatant, right? This is the restaurant we used to have, and our old cook, she was 19 years old and she was amazing. She ran that kitchen like nobody's business, and she was just saying how, man, she can't believe it's been 10 years. But where did that go? So I just put this out there one night. I was like, heck, why not? There's so many people looking for extra ways to make income. Our world is in this crazy transition. Nobody knows where it's going to lead. I'm just going to put it out there, see what happens. So I put 3 coachable people who want to make an extra $1,000 a month from home. Need internet, social media accounts, splash of sass, and a dash of spunk. Go. Because that's kind of me. That's how, I mean, anybody who knows me a little bit, I don't know, it just fit my lingo, right? That's how I put it out there to the world. I got 21 comments on it. People are commenting every day, more and more, even though this is old. But my first comment was, yeah, coachable is key. must be coachable. The bigger the following you have, the better, but no following is required. You'll learn how to leverage technology to build income from anywhere as long as you have internet and are coachable. So now I'm following up with all these people, right? Sending them information about what this is. How are they going to make an extra $1,000 a month from home? And first they're going to make an extra 50, and then they're going to make an extra 100, and then we're going to turn that 100 into 1,000, because once they make 100, all the if, ands, or buts that are holding them back will fall to the wayside, because they will be so excited that, holy cow, this works. Yeah, maybe I only made $100 in the last 3 weeks, but I'm going to make 1,000 next month. Just watch, right? And they'll start gaining interest because they'll be so excited. They'll be promoting and talking about it and documenting on social media, in live, in person, virtually, social media, wherever it might be, their success. They're just sharing it with people, and that'll gain more intrigue, more questions, more curiosity, which will then lead to business partners and affiliates, and definitely users. That's a no-brainer. So, when it comes to help with the photos that you're going to share, you want to optimize every photo or video for the platform you're on. So every platform, if you're sharing on Facebook or Twitter, or Instagram or Pinterest or Snapchat, they all have different sized optimized photos that you should share. So the easiest tool I have ever used and have used for years is Canva, and it's free. And it will tell you, you just type in, you go to templates, and it'll, do you want Instagram stories? Do you want Instagram posts? Do you want Facebook posts? Do you want Facebook covers? Do you want a YouTube channel art? You want LinkedIn banners? You want personal, you want business, you want marketing, education, trending. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. But let's say I want to make a Facebook post. Okay. And I want to take a quote from some data person or some tech company or something intriguing. And so these are all paid, but a lot of them are free. Okay. And let's see, social media graphics, free Facebook posts. So I'm just going to type that in up here, free. And anything you're trying to learn online, just Google it, how to, and there will be a YouTube video on it. I've yet to not be able to find one. So if you're searching and trying to figure it out, just type that in, see what happens, see what kind of information you get. So this is a kind of a cool picture, just for example's sake. I'm going to click on here, and I have, let's see, I think I have this open here. Yeah, future tech quotes. So we're going to do something around tech. Now, I do follow trends. I've written for SEO and built websites and, gotten organic traffic for certain keywords and things like that, and then follow digital trends in the market, because I really feel like predicting the trend and trying to figure out where the puck's going to be and being where that puck is going to go before it gets there is the key to success. So anytime you have an opportunity to research and learn, take that opportunity, because it can put you in a place where you'll be able to predict where that puck is going to be, and then you can figure out how the heck you're going to get there before it shows up. Whether it be, in any kind of market, real estate, network marketing, affiliate marketing, a product that you may be creating, what's the need for it? So the thing is that if we're ever early or too late on anything, it's the same as being wrong. It's the same as making a mistake. We want to be, there's a sweet spot. And I feel like right now with Tapestry is an opportunity for each and every one of us to lock arms and engage full steam ahead in creating our affiliate team. So don't sit back and wait to tell anybody. Tell everybody and give them the opportunity to choose where they want to fit in. But more importantly, go after those who have the largest networks right now. They have an opportunity to become affiliates, have 12 months waived affiliate fees, be fully qualified to earn on the commission structure, and then also become super affiliates and have even more potential for income and growth and equity in the company and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of opportunity here. And those who have large networks, entrepreneurial spirit, they're going to see it. They're going to be curious and want to know. So let's see. We got the internet is no longer, I don't like that quote. Everybody has to be able to participate in the future that they want to live for. That's what technology can do. So that's a cool quote, right? Dan Kamen quote. So everybody has to be able to participate. This is what we're going to do. Dan Kamen technology quote, because I want something I can copy and paste. I don't want to type it in while we're on the, here we go. Every once in a while, a new technology, an old problem, and a big idea turn into an innovation. Ooh, I like that one. That's a good one. Okay, so we are going to, well, you could just click share, but I'm not going to do that. This isn't going to let me copy either. Come on, I just want it, there we go. Control C. So I'm going to go back over to my Canva. And I probably would pick a little bit different background. There's lots of options, but I'm going to do this real quick. So I am going to paste it here every once in a while. A big idea. Control C, take that out. Why is this doing this? So these take a little while to make. I probably should have made this before. Okay, But you see how I'm doing this, guys? So I'm just copy and pasting. I think that's where we left off on that one. This quote in here, and then I'll style it after that. Okay. Turn into an innovation. All right, so now I'm going to make this a little smaller. Oops, 50. There we go. So we're just going to move everything down, make it look good. And then we'll have an opportunity to share it. Okay. Now, hotels and itineraries. We're going to put my tapestry link, tapestry.io/live. Okay, so you could do this exact same thing. Put your tapestry link on there. You know, you might not get a lot of hits on that, and that's okay if you don't. I'm going to move this over to here. It's just, you know, consistency in your messaging. Somebody's going to ask you, they're going to notice, what's this tapestry thing, right? So that's all we're going to do. Change this, make this bigger. 26. Every once in a while. Okay. And then I'm going to, you guys can come back to my Facebook account and see what I post tomorrow, because I'm going to use this tomorrow. I'm not going to put it out tonight, but I'm going to use this. I'm going to put a little inspiring, you know, info, whatever, and put this post out there, and I'll garnish some engagement from it. So here we go. So then I can download it. Download it as a ping. You always want to do ping. It usually is the highest quality. And then I can upload it to my Facebook page. Okay. You can do that same thing for Twitter. Like I said, pretty much any social media account. So here's another one I made earlier. Data to dollars. I'll drink to that. And it's got a guy pouring some cream and a coffee, or maybe it's Bailey's on ice. I don't know. Use your imagination, right? Create a little curiosity and intrigue. And then I use the hashtag tap to earn It's your data. You should get paid for it. And I meant to do all this a little bit small. You got to really look at it and try and read it, because I want people to read it. And so if they'll usually do their best. So I can post this tomorrow or any other day, and I'll share this on our Tapestry affiliate group as well. And then you guys can take it and post something out there and put your link in the comments. Okay. So for example, just in closing tonight, you want to let people know how to find what you're promoting, right? So document what you're doing. Make sure you're optimized when it comes to your pages or any of your social media accounts. And then create a story. You can do that. Gets on your Facebook story. I don't use Facebook story very much. It's pretty popular on Instagram. Your Instagram story will keep things flowing and going, but we'll talk about that next week. That you want to post engaging posts, but then there's also an opportunity in groups. So let's say, actually, let's go to pages. I like Eric Worre, Network Marketing Pro. So, here he is, right? Network Marketing Pro. Here's his profile, nice photo, his links here, a little blurb about his brand. I can go here and engage. He's got 1.7 million likes. And so his page is probably pretty active. He probably gets quite a few videos and comments and things like that. He's the most powerful woman in network marketing. He's promoting on his page right there, front and center. He tells you the value, the cost, the whole thing. The value is $9.97, but you get to go for free. This would be a really good thing to attend and do further networking. He has his message right up here, front and center, and then what he's promoting here. So these are great examples of how you guys can also promote what's going on. The thing is on your own personal feed, you don't want to always be promoting Tapestry. People are going to get sick and tired of hearing about it, and it's going to deter people from getting involved rather than attract them to get involved. So be careful, be relevant, be engaging, be intriguing. That's why I share the did you know, or things that you've learned, or quotes that are inspiring to you about data and technology. And maybe you share something about, we are looking forward to submitting the app at the iOS and Android store. Can't wait, or iOS and Apple store. Can't wait to get full approval. And you post some picture, right? That is going to get people wondering, what the heck is he talking about? I didn't know that they had an app or anything like that. And they'll start asking questions. And that's what you want, people to ask questions. Now on pages, maybe we watch this video and we take from whatever the video, something that inspired us or something that maybe we learned from women in network marketing, and we post a comment there. Well, what's going to happen is all these people who are here commenting are going to end up seeing your comment, just like we're seeing theirs. And some of them might comment back. Some of them might like your comment. That to me is always like basketball. The ball was in their court, now it's in mine. They just commented, they just liked. It's an opportunity for me to reach out to them. Another thing I've been doing, because I haven't been as active on Facebook as I once was, is somebody will come across my feed, and so Todd Falcone and I have known each other for like 25 years. He's a dear man, moved to Bend, Oregon, not far away from where I grew up. We've been in network marketing together, had a lot of fun, fun guy, great training, always appreciate him. And so I thought, oh, I haven't reached out to Todd. We haven't talked for a while, right? So I need to message Todd, find out what his number is, make sure he has my new number because my number has changed. But what I'll do is I'll click on his friends. How many friends Todd and I have, mutual friends, I can find out right here on Facebook. So this is just another, usually because Todd's in networking, the friends we share in common will be in networking as well. Most of these people are, because that's how we, you know, that's the circles. That's where our circles overlap. So this gives me like a whole slew of people that maybe some of them I haven't talked to in years. And it just helps me jog my memory of the connections that I actually do have and people that I should be reaching out to and at least catching up with, finding out what's going on in their life. And it goes back to that whole thought. People buy and do business with people they know, like, and trust. So be that person that people want to know, like, and trust. And it's not as hard as you would think online, as long as you're just documenting what you're living, right? Keeping it interesting and just sharing with people information. So that's really all today. I mean, my job now is to go through these people and reconnect. This is an amazing gentleman. Haven't talked to Mike in a couple of years. I need to reach out to him just to catch up and see how him and his son are doing. So anyway, all these different people, this is an opportunity for me to be able to follow up with them and touch base with them, just because Todd and I know each other and we also have this same circle of influence here. And I just went to his friends and clicked on mutual friends, and it shows which mutual friends we have. I can find out what city they live in. If they live in the same city I do, we should definitely be having coffee together, right? So there's a lot of information you can find about a person online, and those give you opportunities to connect with them and engage with them and share some things that you guys have in common. And also, of course, what do you do? Here's what I do. That conversation just tends to take place. So I hope that this information helped you out. I'm trying to keep it short and simple. This will be recorded. I'll post it in the Tapestry affiliate group. And then any questions you might have, just comment below the training. And if you could share with me also in that training in the comments, what social media you use most, what accounts: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Telegram. There's so many. And so we can gear our trainings around each one of those so that people get the most out of every one. So thank you so much. This is Danny Walker in closing. I hope you got at least one thing you felt valuable from this training. And if there's anything I can do to help you build your business, just let me know.